You seem to be in the business of positivity, and I would venture to say I'm in the opposite kind of business. The news is, we always have fun discussing it, but I wouldn't say it's a positive lane of professionalism.
Look, I think I'm empathetic. The news has historically run with the waves of the world, right? If you go look at, the news in 1992 after the Berlin Wall falls, and we're in this moment of pre-internet and good prosperity. And you just happen to find yourself during an era that looks more like the 60s and other eras where, look, unfortunately, and I don't think anybody on any side is thrilled that there's so much contentiousness and anxiety and, debate going on. It's exhausting. It's hard. To me, positivity is something people struggle with because most people think it's delusion. And I'm empathetic to that, right? I was born in the Soviet Union and came to this country as a little boy and really worked ridiculously hard to get to where I am today. And the only way you do that is not through delusion, it's through action and practicality. So for me, believe it or not, I actually think positivity is practical because I do believe that humans find what they're looking for. To your point, when you have to report on the news, and if there is a lot of anxiety and tension and conflict going on, well, that's going to be what you're seeing, right? On the flip side, if you're someone like me that focuses on entrepreneurship and growth and where the opportunities are, every day I'm seeing people create new incredible things for themselves and their families and for the people around them. And so, it's, to your point, it's just a little bit of the luck of the draw that my life is within entrepreneur land, which is very heavily predicated on offense, AKA practical positivity.
All right, so you're a big tech investor, which would require some positivity in the early days, the ability to see the dream and not crap all over it because it hasn't yet been realized. And you've done very well in choosing where to invest. I mean, Facebook, that seems like a good one. I know you're mad at yourself for not investing more in Uber, but how were you able to see the seams in those stories, right? How were you able to see the vision when so many did not?
It's why I wrote this new book, Day Trading Attention. Let's break that down. Where is the attention of society right now, platform-wise, and what's interesting in culture? So I focus on two things, distribution and what topics are. This is something that will land with you very well because you've masterfully built an incredible career, I think, in understanding both of these things. I think it's getting more complicated now. I don't have to tell you, since you grew up in that industry and era, television is changing. What we're doing together right now, you and I, radio has changed, both with Sirius and podcasting. And social, I think, is just an enormous thing that people misunderstand. It is so much bigger. Forget about even the politics of it. Should TikTok be banned and all this, Facebook this. I'm talking about from a marketing and business standpoint. I'm talking about Louis Vuitton and BMW and Nike. And very honestly, the people that are driving right now and listening, whether they own a car wash company or a flower shop or a liquor store, or they're a lawyer that wants to get more clients, the amount of opportunity within social is extraordinary, but being good at it's hard. Just telling everybody right now on this show, go post on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and YouTube Shorts and LinkedIn and Snapchat and Pinterest as often as you can. Okay, that's nice, Gary, but what about how do you do it? And so, what I'm seeing right now is the greatest opportunity for people to build fame, awareness, win their local elections, or sell stuff, grow their business, reverse the negative trends that their business are feeling by growing or starting something. And by far the biggest opportunity, Megyn, is absolutely organic social media. Posting diligently, strategically, being good at it, but doing it at volume daily. And I view this kind of like health and wellness. If you eat well and you put in work in the gym, miraculously, you look better than if you had not. And so the people that are actually good at day trading, you would be flabbergasted by the level of science and effort that me and my organization, I run a very large advertising agency called VaynerMedia. Think of it as for everybody who's listening, the Mad Men of this era, right? We're the fastest growing, biggest, largest global agency. We have hundreds of people who are employed every day working on just trying to figure out how the first 3 seconds of a video should look, what copy should be there, what's the thumbnail, what time should we post, which platform is giving you more extra reach right now. This is a real skill set. And I would argue everybody that's listening to this right now grossly underestimates how complex and fruitful it is to be remarkable at marketing on social. But it's not just social. Let me give you a big business one. The Super Bowl, Megyn, is by far the most underpriced ad in advertising. For $8 million, you get 130 million Americans to watch your video. The problem is, if your 30-second video stinks, you just wasted $30 million because it's not just buying the media. You got to make the commercial. You got to pay the celebrity that's in it. You got to do all this ancillary stuff. So the media is underpriced. The attention's underpriced. But the creative is the variable. Even using your career, there have been many people that have been on television that have been given a shot. But if they're not compelling, if the content isn't good, they don't have long careers with lots of opportunities like you have. So to me, it's not only getting the attention, but then do you know what to do with it once you get it?
Do you owe back taxes? Pandemic relief is now over. Along with hiring thousands of new agents and field officers, the IRS has kicked off 2024 by sending over 5 million pay-up letters to those who have unfiled tax returns or balances owed. Don't waive your rights and speak with them on your own. Tax Network USA, a trusted tax relief firm, has saved over $1 billion in back taxes for their clients, and they can help you secure the best deal possible. Whether you owe $10,000 or $10 million, they can help you. Whether it's business or personal taxes, even if you have the means to pay or if you're on a fixed income, they can help finally resolve your tax burdens once and for all. Call 1-800-245-6000 for a private, free consultation or visit tnusa.com/Megyn. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.